We will be contacted by mental health professionals in the following days.
Okay, so let's give them a call. Phone number is 0800 266 786.
Kia ora. Welcome to Consumer New Zealand. Please press 1 for Consumer New Zealand or press 2 for Power Switch. Kia ora. Welcome to Consumer New Zealand. We are a not-for-profit, member-based organisation. If you are after consumer advice, you do need to be a member. To find out more about becoming a member, please visit consumer.org.nz. If you are calling about your membership, advice, power switch, or for any other inquiry, please stay on the line and we will be with you shortly.
Oh, I'm hanging up on that because I'm not a member. So as I'm not a member, they won't give me any advice. Well, doesn't that sound like a poor non-profit organisation that wants you to no doubt join as a member? And I wonder, let's see, if I go join consumer, does it want money? Oh, look at that, $15 a month, just expert lab tested premium stuff. Digital pass, online magazine and membership, $19, online membership, $15. So there you go. Before they even will answer any of my questions, $15. So next step is we'll try the Citizens Advice Bureau. See if that works. Citizens Advice Bureau. And it's telling me I'm trying to access a page that doesn't exist, but they do give a number. So the CAB, Citizens Advice Bureau, is 0800 367 222.
Kia ora. You've reached Citizens Advice Bureau. In a moment, you will be connected with a CAB volunteer from around the country.
Wonderful.
One moment while we connect you.
Hi there, you've reached the Citizens Advice Bureau for Kakawi. Our hours are 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. I'm sorry we can't take your
It's
call.
1:44.
Please leave us a message and we'll get back to you as soon as possible. Record your message at the tone. Press any key or stop talking to end the recording.
Good afternoon, my name is Mark Keane. I'm calling to get some advice in regards to a bus lane ticket. I was sent the ticket and had forgotten about it. I then got sent the reminder. I've set up an AP automatically to Auckland Transport for $5 a week to them. I then contacted them via email and say that I have no wish to go through a court proceedings or pay my $30 court costs on top of the $150, and I've already set up an AP. Their response is saying, well, we're going to send you through to Baycorp if it's not paid by the due date. I'm wondering where I stand there because I have no wish to contract with Baycorp, and my issue is with AT. Baycorp's a third-party interloper as far as I'm aware. So given that I've already set up an AP, notified them of it, where do I stand if they go and then on-sell that debt over to Baycorp? My contact number is, thank you so much, and I appreciate a call back. Bye. So we'll see if that works. I'll let you know how I go.
Hello. Oh yeah. No, I haven't as yet. You're the first person that's called back.
Sorry?
I haven't as yet. You're the first person that's called me back.
Oh, okay. Right. So, have you tried to set up a payment scheme with them?
No, I haven't contacted them at all. I just, in your bank, they're normally preloaded, accounts.
Right.
So I just found
Right.
AT and put in the infringement number and set up a payment and let them know.
Yeah, and they're not prepared to accept that.
Well, I asked them, because I wasn't sure, obviously because I'm starting to pay it, I'm accepting liability, so there's no point for me to request a hearing.
No.
And you know, as there was no agreement between us, I've asked them, were they then going to be then filing at the district court for, for notice of court fine, which is your normal step after the reminder.
Yes, yes.
They've responded back saying, sorry, I was a little out of breath, I was just carting wood.
Oh, okay.
No, it's all right. So, yeah, they responded back saying to me in an email just, I think, a couple of days ago, saying that they'd go through the process. If it's not paid by today, the 22nd of April, it would then get forwarded on to Baycorp, and then Baycorp would contact me. They said that it doesn't affect my credit rating, and that Baycorp may have collection fees on top. And I mean,
yeah, well, that's the thing. Can you not afford to pay it?
Well, I mean, the last bus lane ticket that I actually challenged, I went through the entire court process. I even had the Justice of the Peace saying to me, hey, look, yes, who the driver was is definitely an element of the offence. We had AT's traffic warden on the stand. She couldn't identify myself as the driver. I said the fact that I, pleaded not guilty would obviously state that I'm not the driver, but they've said no, because you didn't use Section 133, Subsection 4, the declaration transferring liability, then it's still on me as the presumed driver, even though the presumed, the registered owner being the presumed offender. And I said, yeah, but they haven't proven who the driver was. So they just jumped back to that presumption. So, that took about 18 months. And then I paid that one off. It just finished last week, ironically. Paid that one off at $5 a week through the, Department of Collections, putting an attachment order on my benefit. So, the fact that had finished is why I just said, okay, well, and then the reminder notice came through and reminded me about it, ironically, so I just set up the AP and let them know.
Yeah.
So my point is, can they forward the debt? Because they sent me a note in that letter of their response saying that would be forwarded to Baycorp, and they said that it would go through their procedures. And I looked up Baycorp's time frame, and it's like 87 days through all of their steps, and then it gets passed back to them for court enforcement. And I've pointed out by that time it would be almost finished paying off. And the latest letter says that I've already paid $15 off the initial charge anyway. So. And
how much was it? $30?
No, $150 bus lane moving, special lane vehicle.
Yeah. Did you tell them that you're on a benefit? Yeah.
I mean, they know all this because I've gone through court with them on the last proceedings. I love going through the court process. I've studied law for like 11 years. And my whole point being is, how can they forward a debt onto a debt collectors when they're actively having it paid off to them?
Yeah, well, I do understand that, but I'm just thinking, if they do send it to Baycorp, and Baycorp contact you, which they will do, and they will put fees on it.
Yep. Which is the whole point of why I did this to it, because I didn't want to pay $30 court fees, which is what was ended up on the last one. So my whole point.
Why don't you, when Baycorp calls you, you just say, look, this debt is under dispute.
Sure. Yep, I can do that. But to me, they're going to want to, they're going to need to, for their security checks, check that I'm the right person they're talking to, and there's going to be a problem there because studying law, I can be quite a smart ass when it comes to that sort of thing. And I've just asked them, what type of person are they looking for? There's five different legal definitions. I'm just a man. What kind of person are they? Because they're not going to get anywhere with me. So, it's just going to bounce back. And so my point was, I asked them, are they going to waste the judicial and the court processes and all of their resources putting it through the court, given that I've now set up an AP and have set it to stop in September or whenever, it finishes. and waste the court's time. And their response was basically, no, we're going to waste Bancorp's time. Because I'm not going to enter into any contract with Bancorp. So
No.
they're not going to be able to slap
Well,
their
what
collection
you
fees
need,
on.
what you need to do is just say, look, I'm paying it off.
Yeah, I'm already paying it off with Auckland
Yeah.
Transport. And if they say, well, because, see, my thoughts were because it's Auckland Transport, they might not have the ability to allow people to pay things off. But yeah,
No, I don't think
even
so.
on the, well, it's ironic, they now use like Afterpay and all of those things as well. They allow all of that sort of thing.
Yeah.
I was shocked by that, and I'm sort of, well, Afterpay's 8 weeks. It's just another way of getting the money out of you quicker. But I'm paying what I can afford, not what they're telling me I'm supposed to give them. And, you know, because I went through this argument one other time with the Department of Collections, and they says, no, we would never accept $5 a week. And then, ironically, going through the bus lane process at court last time, it ended up being $5 a week.
Oh, my goodness.
Because the other one was going, no, it's got to be, you know, within 8 weeks of payments. And I'm going, well, if I'm paying off a debt, as far as I'm aware, I've got up to 5 years to pay it off. You know, you're a government entity. You're not going anywhere. It's not like you're you're shutting down or anything. You don't have a lifespan. So I'm just going to pay you what I can afford. Lucky I didn't just make it 50 cents. But, you know, I want to clear the debt. So to me, I've acted in good faith. I've set up an AP. I've notified them of it happening. They say on the infringement notice, you can pay us off in 4 equal instalments. You know, they give that option, but that's not something I'm happy to pay off. Not $37.50 is a large chunk of my benefit. Yeah.
Well, they need to understand that, really. But we'll see how you get on.
Do I have to respond to Bancorp and answer their questions?
Well, I can't answer that, but I'll give you a lawyer's number, and he will give you an opinion. But if he does act for you, he'll charge you. But he does give 10 minutes free.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, I've self-represented myself many times. You know.
Yeah.
So I've gone up against Meredith Connell a few times. Put it that way.
Gosh, yeah.
I've won a few. Don't get me wrong. I haven't lost all of them.
No.
Some of them you win just because they stuff up into the disclosure, you know. You do Section 147 dismissal and wahoo.
That's right, yeah. Well, have you got a pen?
Yep. Go for it, my dear.
His number's it's an 021 number.
That's fine.
Okay, 021 611 741.
741.
And his name is Aaron Foley.
Aaron Foley.
Yeah, if he doesn't answer, just leave a message for him to call you.
I will do. Thank you so much for your help. I appreciate that.
And good luck. But I would just say, if they contact you, I'd just say to them, look, I'm paying this debt off. I'm a beneficiary. I'm paying this debt off. And it's under dispute, so don't contact me again. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Awesome. Okay. I'll do that.
Okay.
Thank you so much for your help.
Good luck.
Thanks.
Bye-bye.
Bye now.
Bye.
We will be contacted by mental health professionals in the following days. I look forward to catching up with you next time. All the best.